Hey, it's Monica Reyes, your success and energy coach, and I am here for you guys in order to help you leverage the energetic principles to have a life that you desire and a business that succeeds. I'm founder of MonicaEReyes.com, and I'm also a TEDx speaker. So today we're going to talk about how to stop reacting emotionally. Now, before we get into the topic for today, go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you can get notified every time I release a video. And if you stay to the end, you'll get a free gift. That's right. All right, these reactions are a product of emotional memories as well as the thoughts in your head, and they live in the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is all about habits, beliefs. It is related and connected to the body. It controls all of the bodily functions. It's why you're able to do things over and over and over again without having to relearn them, right? Like walking, like eating, like, all the things that you may have already learned. It's where it's all stored. And so naturally, when you do something over and over and over again, repetitive action, or you see something in your experience over and over and over again, it becomes truth. And so in order to replace these, I'm going to give you some tips and tools that you can use in order to create new ways of reacting. And we don't want to react, we actually want to begin to respond, because when we respond, we now have a choice. In reaction, you are reacting, you're being triggered, you have no control over how your body is showing up or what you're thinking. But when you respond, you can choose. Now all of a sudden there's a choice, which creates freedom. So step number one in breaking the reaction cycle is awareness. Now awareness is the ability to see, right? To see the unseen, to see what you didn't see before, to see how am I reacting, and it starts off usually with after the fact, right? You've already reacted, you've acted in a certain way, and now you're like, oh shit, I'm reacting. I reacted. I reacted in anger. I said things that I want to take back, or whatever the case is, right? So now you're like, okay, I don't want to react anymore, which is why you're watching this video. And so the next step then is to become aware in the middle of the reaction. And the key to this is going to be practice. It's going to be intention. It's going to be most likely meditation and mindfulness. There's a part of your brain called the prefrontal cortex that allows you to expand this awareness, to stop reacting. Instead, it's called response flexibility. It's what the Buddha calls capturing the flame before the fire, right? And so that's in essence what it is. It's all of a sudden in the middle of the reaction, having this ability to observe yourself, see yourself experiencing it while you're having the experience, and saying, you know what? I don't want to react here. I want to choose. I prefer instead to respond in this way. And so in order to break the reaction, you have to expand your awareness, right? And so if you're not already meditating, my goodness, you are missing out, because meditation isn't just for stress, isn't just for health, but it actually expands your awareness. It's a very, very powerful thing. If you're interested in meditating, go ahead and check my meditation video. It's up in the iCard, so you can learn how to meditate and how to utilize this incredible tool that'll help you not only in your life, but in your business. The other thing you want to learn how to do is really connect to your body. Most people that I meet are not connected to their body. In fact, they're living all on the outside. So what we want to do is we want to go back in. Meditation will help you with that, because you're shutting off all the external stimuli and you're now only inside your body. You are becoming one with thought. You're inside, checking out, becoming aware of the sensations in your body. So that is a very powerful exercise, and you can do this by closing your eyes, scanning from the top of your crown all the way, body part by body part by body part, just becoming more and more connected. Yoga is a great way to connect with your body, but just being aware, what am I feeling? What am I experiencing? How am I feeling? This is something that I added to my meditation, and it was really, really powerful. So before I even go into my meditation, I start off by checking in. What am I feeling? And accepting it, observing it, learning how to bring my attention from place to place to place in my body, when attention is a very, very important skill, because attention is also how we create our reality. One of the most powerful tools that you have at your disposal is your breath, right? So before is learning how to breathe, right? Most people don't breathe properly. So breathing through the belly, expanding yourself. Sometimes we breathe opposite. So really learning how to breathe So you should be, when you inhale, you should be expanding your abdomen, your diaphragm, and then when you exhale, it should be contracting. And so utilizing your breath, so before and integrating it into this reaction. So the more that you meditate, you're going to become more aware, and as you become more aware, integrating breath into this. So, and really it just takes practice, association, right? You can really make anything a habit. So now I know that this is the trigger. I know that this is the reaction I want to work on. And so before I react, let me just learn to take a deep breath, right? Again, you're just associating, you're creating a new habit. And the more that you do it more consistently and repetitively, it will become what you do. It'll become who you are. The other thing you want to do once you've been able to do this is to become present with the emotion. So emotions, the reaction, it's really just a thought and emotional loop. What we want to do is you want to be present with the emotion. A lot of the emotional memories that we have come from experiences in our childhood or maybe traumatic experiences as an adult, but really it's learned behavior. So if you are experiencing an emotional reaction at this moment, there may be unprocessed emotions. Your emotions are actually stored in the body. I don't know if you've ever heard of the statement, your issues are in your tissues. That is a correct statement. So we want to get present with the emotion and just allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling. So if it's anger, allow yourself to feel anger. If it's whatever it is, just allow yourself to be present with it, view it. Don't judge the emotion itself, but just be present with it, observe it, and allow itself to dissipate on its own. And if you do this enough, you will see that you will stop reacting and instead you will start to respond. Now, this is a lifelong journey, right? And what you're experiencing is just a program. So compassion is incredibly important here, right? You don't want to beat yourself down because all that does is create energetic resistance. When you have energetic resistance, it's really hard to replace the habit. I mean, think about also what you're motivated by. Are you motivated by somebody that beats you down? Or are you motivated by someone that inspires you and uplifts you, right? We are the same. You're the same when you do that to yourself. So really important to have compassion here and just reminding yourself, okay, I can do better next time because it's just a program. My brain is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, but I want to direct it in this way. And using constructive energy, such as compassion, will help you do that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you found these tips helpful. Thank you for making it to the end, and as promised, you will find my free gift down at the bottom in the description box, 7 high-performance tips for an extraordinary life. And if you'd like this video, go ahead and smash that subscriber button, and if you have any insight or any tips or anything whatsoever, I'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and I would love for you to comment in this video, share with anybody that you feel inspired or you feel like they could benefit from this video as well. Now, I hope you have a powerful and present week, and I will see you next time. Stay mindful.
Now I know what I have found.